But also, you don't drink, so drunk patrons are way worse for you, because I spent the first 6 years that I was DJing not drinking.
Okay.
And drunk patrons are the worst. Last night, I experienced this. There's a guy that I know who I've seen out plenty of times, enough times to, like, if I see this guy, I'm saying what's up to him. Like, that's the homie from seeing him out, right?
Yeah.
Every time I see him, it's good. Like, I feel like we get to know each other a little bit better. We're more comfortable around each other every time we see each other. Last night, I feel like he got a little too comfortable.
Okay.
Because for some reason, he was trying to drink my drinks. Like, I had a bottle of water, and he's like, oh, I got the craziest dry mouth, bro. Like, let me get a sip. And I'm like, player, what? The bar is right there.
Yeah.
You could drink anything. You could buy 16 of these if you want.
Yep.
Plus, this is our party that we're trying to throw. So go spend some fucking money.
I've never had that. Someone trying to drink my drink.
He tried to take a sip of my water, which is weird. I'm not a huge fan of that. If you're the homie, I'll let you drink my water.
Yeah.
I don't want to, but I will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he tried to do it again. He asked me for the water. I was like, what? No, go get a water.
And that's the drunk infuriating part, because like it's like their brain gets stuck on repeat. You know, it's like they'll ask you something and be so drunk they forget and just keep repeating themselves. And it's like,
but yeah, he asked me again for a drink, but it wasn't like for the same water. This was like an hour later maybe, and I had a drink, and he wanted to take a sip of it. I was like,
nah,
dog,
homie,
have you not seen the recent outbreak of monkeypox?
Yeah, dude. Like,
you want to drink my drink when monkeypox is out here just lurking?
I'm not trying to get monkeypox, bro.
All right. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin.
Let's go.
Let's go, champ.
Here we are.
My boy's in the house. I feel like I got to join you. Like, we got to be the bald boys on the new couch.
The bald and bearded crew.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's Party with Strategy podcast, episode 57. Special guest, Henson.
What's up, guys?
Straight from Houston, Texas. You're not from Houston. Where are you from?
I'm from the burbs.
Which one?
It's called Pearland, south towards Galveston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not as far as Galveston, but just heading that way?
Yeah, it's about 30 minutes from the center of downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Close enough. You consider that Houston.
Yeah. I like when I was like 18, like we were coming down to the bars. I mean, they're all different now, but that's where I got my intro.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Houston native, my man Henson, joining us for episode 57. Dolo is not here. This is the third episode I've tried to film with him, and we're gonna keep it 100. The man's he's been busy. One episode he had heat stroke apparently.
Yeah,
that was working on his car. He's got a show coming up, so he's doing something for that. But
he's rolling Dolo right now.
He's rolling Dolo. His name does represent him very nicely.
Hell yeah.
So it's me and you, baby. And I'm not, I'm going to be honest, I'm not mad at it.
Me neither. We're just chilling.
It's going to be a good time. We're just chilling. You had a couple topics you wanted to touch on, right? If you got something in mind. You said this is your first time doing a podcast,
First time doing a podcast. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
For sure.
Let's find out what made you the DJ that you are today.
Cool. Yeah, so I grew up in a musical family. My dad was in a band, so like growing up, I was always around music, like going to their shows. Like even I can remember, he would play at the DoubleTree downtown, and we'd like, as the band kids, would go stay at the hotel and like watch him play and shit. So I had that model growing up, right?
Hell yeah.
So then, in college, like we'd have the parties, and like I was always the dude on the iPod, like selecting the songs, but not necessarily mixing them. Right?
I was just thinking about that the other day. I used to do that on YouTube, though. You could have two tabs open and you play one song and then you get the next one ready. I used to fucking sit there and do that at
no
parties.
Effects, no mixing, but song selection is, in my opinion, one of the most important skills.
100%.
Like you could suck on the decks, but as long as you're playing the right song at the right time, you might make it through the night.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, There's points in my set where I'm drunk enough where I'm literally just reverbing out of songs, and I feel like, I mean, this is in my head what's happening. I'm doing a good job at like reverbing out and catching the next song at the right time, but it's not mixing at all. They're completely different tempos. It's like, but I'm so drunk, I'm like, I just want to pick songs. I don't want to mix properly.
It's usually towards the end of the
night.
Yeah.
Like, I just have all these wild songs I want to play for this crowd that's enjoying this shit, and I don't have time to mix to the right one.
When in doubt, reverb out.
Yeah, 100%, my boy. I like that.
Hell yeah, man. So yeah, I learned song selection through that, and I really didn't like get into mixing probably until my mid-20s. Like, I had a friend who was doing weddings, and I kind of just tagged along. I was like, whoa, this is pretty dope. So he taught me some of the basics. Like, I ran with it, and sure enough, like, we did this Halloween party in Houston one year. Is at like a 3-story like mansion. That's when I saw how dope DJing really was. Like, girls dancing on the bar, like craziness going on. So I was like, kind of want to run with this, So we ended up doing like a Thursday night at this spot called Sterling House, and he couldn't make it that night. So I do the whole night alone. And like, this girl comes up and was like, hey, you did a good job. You want to DJ at my other spot? Sure. So do that, get good feedback.
And you're 20?
Shit, probably 26, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah, 26, sorry. Yeah,
okay.
26. So I started later in life.
Yeah.
Like those young cats, like, no good, starting at such a young age. Jealous,
Yeah.
But, yeah. So then at that point I was like, okay, I have like 2 spots under my belt. Like, I could probably go around and say I DJ here and here. And, somehow or another, I got introduced to Jeremy Knight.
Wait, so real quick, before you were DJing at 26, what were you doing to make money?
Man, I tried everything, bro. I tried working corporate in finance. I worked at a manufacturing company doing sales, just trying to fit that like model that society tells you to be in, like get the job, you'll get the house, you'll get the girl, you get the car, living in that box. And I was fucking unhappy, bro. Like, I tried moving to Boston, tried changing locations and everything. And
you just never felt like everything you were doing, you're like, this isn't what I want to do.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be crunching Excel spreadsheets, for a commercial insurance company, and like thinking like, man, if I do this for 10 more years, like, my life is gone.
Yeah.
Like, just wasting away, really.
Okay. That's dope. Cause I was going to say, I figured you may have been in business somehow. Cause that like business mindset of like, okay, I got 2 gigs now I can go like sell that to another place and get more. That's like a different thing. That doesn't come to all DJs or anybody who does anything creative.
Yeah. I mean, I did get a business management degree in college. Like, I like to say that I don't remember much from it, because I did, I was just partying in college, really. Cram in, regurgitate it out, forget it. But maybe some of that transferred over. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jeremy Knight with Interloop. Jeremy.
We got to get Jeremy on here.
For sure. Yeah, I talked to him today. He said he'd be down.
Nice.
Yeah. So I went to high school with another dude named Jeremy that went to college with Jeremy Knight.
Okay.
So he saw me DJing a little bit and was like, yo, we just opened this bar called Bell Station.
Oh, shit.
So you should hit up the other Jeremy and, see what's up. And, they gave me a shot. I can remember my first gig was Super Bowl Sunday at Bell Station. Nervous as fuck. Like, I don't even know if I knew how to connect to HID mode at that point, but I got it done.
Well, that's something I learned like 2 months ago. So
definitely. Yeah. So yeah, man, I was DJing at Bell, and I can remember Keelan and Jeremy sitting there listening. I was like, man, they're listening to every song. But it somehow all worked out, and then more opportunities came, and I still had a regular job at the time, and then like 1 gig a week turned to 2, and then it turned into Thursday through Sunday, and at that point I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And I've never looked back since.
Fuck yeah.
So man.
Isn't that the best though?
Yeah,
when
bro.
you start making money doing something that you're enjoying,
Well,
and you just can't wait to
I
get
had never
rid of that other
known.
shit.
You know, that was the first time that like I saw that I was able to do that,
Yeah.
and like I just ran with it. I remember the day I quit my job was like a Friday, and so Monday comes around. I'm like, fuck, I don't have to go to work today. And concurrently, like I was going to Mexico at the same time. I was like, yeah, this is it, bro.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
In the other life, I'd be going to work, and now I can do whatever I want.
that
going to
life
Mexico,
of leisure,
man.
baby.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Speaking of other lives, have you seen Everywhere All at Once? Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Incredible movie, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me that while you were watching that movie, you didn't just feel like there was some like weird connection that you had where you're like, that something about that concept of having lived another life and then being able to do things from it, like that you can remember but not really remember, but it's just like inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, like it rang
Yeah,
a
like,
bell inside of me or something.
You know, all the stuff I went through in the past, like maybe shaped the future somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like if I wouldn't have gone through all those jobs that I hated, you know, maybe I never would have found what I love doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Life's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to grow my mustache out and pretend I'm living like a life that I could have lived if I wasn't DJing, you know?
Yeah.
Like an angry Polish alcoholic dad
Yeah.
with a mustache.
Just role play for a little bit.
Yeah. Just pretend, and then you're like, okay, this other life's not that bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
But-
Yeah, that was a trippy movie. For
Yeah,
sure.
that movie's
Yeah.
fucking fire. That just when you said something that made me think of it. Past life or something.
Just the hot dog fingers was kind of fucking
That
weird.
was amazing. Dude, so stoned watching that too, and like every scene at that point was just getting weirder and weirder,
Yeah.
and things were
Yeah.
the visuals were insane, and you're like, what is this? I can't understand what's happening, but I love it.
Yeah. I remember walking out and being like, what the fuck just
Yeah.
happened? Like,
Yeah.
that was wild.
That shit was sick.
Yeah, man.
So sick. So, all right, let's get back to the story. Sorry, we always like, you know, we're talking and then
We can go on some
triggers
tangents.
something, and we're on a branch talking about hot dog fingers and alcoholic fathers. It's
Yeah.
a good time.
It is what it is, man.
So you just got you left your regular job
Mm-hmm.
to DJ full time. You're at Bell Station. Are you working with Interloop at that point? Is Interloop a thing, or what's going on there?
Yeah, so it was like originally, you know, Keelan had started it.
Yeah.
Keelan was DJing full time in Houston when Jeremy moved here. So Jeremy started tagging along to some of Keelan's gigs, and they kind of became like, you know, a duo, and like would, you know, do nights at Proof, which is now Rise Rooftop.
Okay.
Right? So, you know, Jeremy's got a business mind as well as Keelan, and, you know, they formed the Interloop DJ squad, right?
Yeah.
You know, the branding, the company, and all that. So, yeah, it was around for sure. You know, they were doing like boat parties and, you know, throwing parties here in the city.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was definitely around. And then, you know, sure enough, like I started working with them, and we just, you know, got the business like rolling, and it is what it is today.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's dope. Super dope. Got locations in Fort Lauderdale, right? You go out there.
Yeah. I haven't been recently, but there was a stretch of like 6 months where I went every month.
Yeah,
And,
how was that? When I went for the bachelor party, I was like, DJing here has got to be a great time.
Yeah, I mean, it's Florida in general is like a tourist, you know, type city. So
Yeah.
like you kind of have to, in my opinion, play a little more basic than you would at like a club set anywhere else.
You're dropping some Bon Jovi. You got
Living on a Prayer,
yeah.
House Remix,
You
maybe,
got- yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the top 40 shit.
Sweet
you know.
Caroline.
Yeah. Well, people are spoiled. You know, they're on their fucking vacation in Florida, so they want to hear what they want to hear, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, it's fun. It was a cool-ass club. It was like this converted church that they put like full void sound system into. Sounded really good. And yeah, man, that's kind of like the last I'm gonna say the last travel I did, but I just went to like Portugal and Barcelona like a
Hell
month
yeah.
ago.
How was that?
Amazing, dude. Like, you know, I don't normally do weddings, but I was DJing at Sugar Room. This woman walks up, "Do you do weddings?" Right? And I'm like, Yeah. Here's my Instagram. So she hits me up and she was like, do you remember me? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, okay, here's the details. It's in Portugal. What would you charge for that? And, you know, seeing like what it is for what it was.
It's a nice proposal. Did you check her watch? Did you check what she was wearing? See, at that point, I'm like, how much money can I get here?
Yeah, I mean,
we're going to Portugal. Is she rocking a fucking AP? You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking I'm about to get a paid for vacation.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, I throw out a ridiculous number. Doesn't even bat an eyelash.
Yeah.
You know, just
she's like, done.
Bet,
deal.
let's do it. You know, so that was cool. We got to stay at this like full-on beach resort that they rented out. So me and my girl had like a full condo, and then after that we just tacked on Barcelona because we were already over there and spent some time in Spain. So
that's sick, dude. That's sick. I need to travel more.
Yeah, man. I mean, traveling is a big goal of mine, and I feel like, you know, it gets you out of the monotony of just doing the same, you know, local gigs. And you actually learn a lot too, you know, taking in other cultures and music and hearing different shit.
I was going to say, did you go out in with the intention of like hearing DJs in Portugal and Spain?
I didn't. So
come on, bro. You're out here. We gotta go expand your horizon.
Yeah, I know. As much as I wanted to, like, you know, I was with the girlfriend. We hadn't been on vacation in a while, so we did the tourist route.
Okay,
you know, so just on the move all day, every day. I saw some dope ass shit.
Yeah,
and I found what clubs I'd want to go to next time. But yeah,
okay, you laid the groundwork.
I
got you. You laid the groundwork
for sure.
Yeah, I need to do that more. I was just thinking that recently as well. I need to go to other cities. I need to sacrifice a weekend. Like, I'll go to other cities Monday through Wednesday and see the homies in Miami or Scottsdale or back home in Chicago, Vegas, whatever. But when you go on the weekend and you actually study what's going on in that city, what are they doing in Vegas? What's the best DJ? What's DJ Crooked or fucking Five doing at Access? You know what I mean? Like, if that's your goal to get there, you have to go there and listen to what they're doing. Right. You're trying to get in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to do that more and see how people are rocking rooms and all that. I'm so I feel like a lazy DJ, bro.
I mean, yes and no, because we're working on the weekends. You know, it's like
that's the excuse.
Right.
That's the excuse. Right. Oh, I don't want to give up the money. Right. But the truth is, and I know this for myself, if I could easily take a weekend off, go stay there, spend the money that I need to, and learn if I'm trying to get to that next level.
Same.
So I got to do it. I'll hold you accountable. You hold me accountable.
All right.
We'll go together.
Bet. Hell yeah, man. I mean, in reality, like, it's one weekend, you know, we're going to be working the next. It's going to be there. So
no, I need to do that. I want to hear. I'm really curious in the endeavor of microphone work during a DJ set.
There's some people that are fucking amazing, bro.
There's some people that are so good and they're not all the same. You know what I mean? They all do it differently. They all do their own thing. I want to study all of that. I want to see everyone who's doing it. I want to see what they're doing in Miami. I want to see what they're doing in Vegas. I want to hear it.
Right.
I need to go study the game.
I mean, like, speaking of, you know, just the reverb and throwing on a new track, like, they're so good that they can do that and bridge the gap, you know, in the MC work, that it just sounds fire.
Yes.
You know, like,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. When in doubt, reverb out. Get on the mic and
make them shout. I don't know.
Yes, bro. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell
yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. All right. So, Inner Loop, Bell Station, full-time DJ, Sugar Room. You get the gig in Barcelona. You did the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to find any cultural music, or they were just like white people doing this shit in another country and you played Black Eyed Peas?
The couple was the wife was Christian, the husband was Jewish. Okay. So
did you have to lift the chair?
They didn't do that.
No Hava Nagila.
Nah, they didn't do that, but they definitely requested, like, you know, traditional Israeli party music. So I had to do some research on that. But bro, in reality, I only DJ'd like 2 hours and was there the whole weekend.
Just fucking maxing. How was the food?
It was incredible. Like,
was
room service.
Was it one of those stingy weddings where they only give you one plate?
They were like whatever you want. You got it.
Yes, I like that.
They had like spa, everything. So yeah, man. I thought I was gonna have to DJ more, but they like went over on the ceremony. So I'm sitting there waiting, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And then the party goes on for 2 hours, and they're all like after party at the villa. So they all leave, and I'm like, I'm going to Barcelona tomorrow, so
yeah.
I'm out. Yeah,
Good shit.
yeah.
All right, so you get to Barcelona. Now you're back in the real world reality of Houston nightlife.
Yep.
DJing. What's going on? What's going on with you? How do you feel about nightlife right now? Because I feel like it sucks. You've been DJing before COVID and obviously after COVID. There's a difference. There is a difference in these rooms that we're in.
I could agree.
And I don't like it.
Especially right after COVID.
Yeah.
Like, Houston, we barely shut down at all. But, when we came back, it was so awkward. It's like people didn't know if they should be there. They didn't know if they should be like going nuts. So they're just kind of sitting there like, we don't really know what we should do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that we're also slowly like reacclimating and learning how to exist in a room together.
Yeah.
We were, even though it was however long we went through all that bullshit, maybe 2 years, you could say, maybe a year and a half, whatever. Doesn't seem like that long of a time, but that fucked people up.
Yeah.
That fucked people up. We're still like getting back to learning how to exist in a room together.
Yeah.
It's weird. You're like, for me at least, even in the grocery store, like I'm still to this day, like someone's in the aisle, I'm like trying to get past them, but I don't want to get too close because I don't know if they're gonna get mad that I'm close. You know what I mean?
Out of my
Like,
personal space.
Yeah, it's wild now.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I mean, Houston in general, like you got bottle service clubs, and like people don't really dance. There's not like a proper dance floor. You're not getting that like direct feedback. I mean, you might get some like movement in the booth.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I feel like Houston is like, let me get my bottle, let me get my section, and let me like floss out.
I want to throw money.
Yeah.
I want the signs to be funny.
Right.
If I buy enough Ace and I got some left over at the end of the night, I'm pouring it out on my Rolex.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's a
It's a very flashy city, like that.
Yeah.
People want to flash what they got,
It's wild. Yeah.
Yeah. But then again, like, in Fort Lauderdale, it's like I had this big dance floor in front of me. So it's like whatever energy I'm putting out, I'm getting back, but it's like when the bottle stuff and like people are just trying to look cool, you're working your ass off.
Yeah.
Putting out that vibe, giving all this energy, and you're not getting it back.
That's 100% true. That might be, hold on, this I never thought about before. I like this. This could be why I'm personally not having the greatest time DJing right now. I've been trying to figure it out. Like some nights I like, some nights I don't like, and that's normal. Sometimes like on and off.
Yeah.
But it's pretty consistent for me right now, and I'm like, fuck, what is going on? That could have something to do with it.
Yeah,
I mean, not getting a lot back from that fucking crowd.
Right. It's really a weird concept, and I don't know how it works, like even from a science-based perspective, but I do feel like it's almost like an energy transfer. Like the gigs that I do where like I do put all that effort out and I don't get anything back, I feel drained. Like I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
But the ones where I do, it's like you get that fulfilling feeling, like adrenaline rush, and you walk out there like, man, that was dope. And I'm not as tired. It's weird. It's a weird concept, man.
I had to, at the end of the night, for the first, like probably from 2016 till 2019, for like 3 years straight, at the end of the night, bro, I had to go to the diner and eat. And it wasn't for the food. Maybe it was because I was pretty fucked up, but mostly it was because like I just needed a period to come down. I couldn't go straight home to a quiet, empty like house after what just happened. All the energy in the room, like I'm charged up. It's nuts. It was crazy. I needed like a wind down period. I don't feel like I need that ever now. Ever.
Damn. Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Which could be a good thing because when I was going to eat every night late at night, that's how I was 300 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, you look great now. So
Thank you. I
yeah,
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You know what I've been doing lately?
Huh.
So there's a 24-hour fitness right by my house. And, I've been working all day, like 8-10 hours, right? I go sit in the hot tub, sit in the steam room, shower there, and then go the fuck home and pass out.
Fucking fantastic.
I mean, after being on your feet all day and, sweating and shit, like, it's a good little routine. I think I'm going to stick with it, man.
That's fucking fantastic. And I'm supposed to have a sauna here at this complex.
New construction.
Like
dude.
I was telling you before, they literally sold me on the sauna. They brought me into the room and showed it to me and said, you will have this available to you 24 hours a day if you live in this complex. That was the signed, sealed, delivered, end of the conversation. Where do I fucking put my name?
Right.
Take all my money. I'm coming home blacked out at the end of the night, getting in that sauna, sweating it out. Like, I can't wait. Move in. Sauna's broken. Daddy's home and the sauna is not on.
Sounds like a breach of contract, dude.
Unbelievable. I'm like that, and I'm the angry dude. Like, you know how apartment leasing people are all like fake happy, like you walk in there like, hey, hello,
Hey, how you doing?
I walk in like, hey, hello. I'm like, what's up with the sauna? They're like, oh, this and that, another fucking give me an excuse. It's a third party company. Sorry, I just had to get that out.
Hey,
Sorry.
It's all good, man.
Sorry. I was jealous. You told me about the late night routine. It's like I'm supposed to have that. I don't have it. What can I do?
It'll come around. I hope so.
This too shall pass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a great saying, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep, for sure, man.
All right, so we're not getting any energy here in Houston, Texas. We got to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
But Sugar Room, I've never seen Sugar Room rocking. I feel like that's a crowd place because they do sell bottles in there, right? But it's not like booths and shit. It's more like dancing and fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
people dance and have fun there. Yeah, definitely. And it's so open format that it's like, people aren't going to hear the same songs they hear everywhere else.
Yes.
So you can...
And they come there for that.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
That's dope.
It's an interesting room, man. It's like you walk in, it's the cookie shop, then it's like the store, stock room, hallway, and then you opens up to that big lounge. It's pretty unique for sure.
I like it. It's a dope spot.
Yeah.
And are you there tonight?
I am.
Sporting? You're at Sugar tonight.
Yeah, I'm at Sugar Room tonight.
Okay. I like it. What do you open up with? Do you know right now? Do you know, or do you wait until you get in the room, see what's in there?
Bro,
see what's
honestly,
going on?
I never have like an idea. I just kind of walk in, feel the pulse, and then scroll through till I find something that I think works.
See
and
something that's got your name on it.
Yeah, man. I've done that with every gig. I never really come in with the plan. Maybe if it was like a 2-hour headlining set at like, a big ass venue, I'd be, not that I'm not prepared, but a little more cognizant of what's gonna go down.
You'd be more nervous and you'd want to prepare more. I feel that. Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. Speaking of playing first songs, I just remembered on Sunday we had DJ Shift.
Okay.
And we were switching over. He was having a little bit of trouble with his shit, so I had to throw another song on real quick. And he was like restarting his computer. And I put something on that was a dud. Like, it was a pretty decent room. And I put something on that didn't really hit that hard. And I was like, fuck, I got to like get out of this quick and get some shit that's like got the energy up. So I go to throw Mo Bamba on. And as I'm like about to mix it in, Shift looks up and he's like, oh no, don't play that. That's in my intro. And like right as he said intro, I like dropped it. And I was like, oh fuck, Yeah. Because I had just heard him, but I was in the middle of his. I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to figure out, when am I going to drop this song? I'm tuned into the mix. And then he said that and I was like, fuck. Sorry, my bad.
What did he do?
He was just like, it's all good. I got like 300 other intros, but the one I was going to use was...
Man, you almost had like the opportunity to alley-oop him, like not on purpose, but like suck the energy out and then he comes on and just slam dunks it.
Yeah. And I kind of thought of that after I did the Sheck West thing too, because if I would have just let him play his intro with the song that I played in it, it would have been fine.
Yeah, they would have gone nuts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I fucking stole his shit. I
Damn.
stole it. I fucking goaltended, bro.
Damn, bro.
My bad, Shift.
Hell
Yeah,
man.
good times. What's your favorite music to play right now? Like,
gotta be
what's
the house music,
You're fucking with
man.
house?
Yeah,
Everyone
dude.
I know is fucking with house.
It's in right now,
Every
man.
DJ is sick of hip hop. It's just the same fucking 70 BPM mumbly ass bullshit.
Not too hype, not a whole lot of energy, you know. Like I mean, I grew up on hip hop, man. I love hip hop. You know,
What
to
kind
its
of
core.
hip hop?
Well, I grew up on like Houston rap.
Okay.
You know, Lil Flip, Fat Pat,
Yeah.
Zero, all them.
Like if you saw Young Thug at the Galleria, would you be like, would you be like, oh shit, like that's fucking sick? Or
I'd
you've
probably
seen
be
him
like,
a
damn,
billion
that's
times?
Young Thug. That's fucking crazy. You know, I don't think I'd be like fanboying, you know, like, damn, Young Thug.
Because I seen him at the Galleria one time.
Oh,
There was a
shit.
lot of people that were like I didn't even know who he is because I'm from Chicago. Obviously, I know who Young Thug is, or Slim Thug. My bad.
Oh, Slim Thug.
Did I
okay.
say Young Thug?
You said Young
Oh,
Thug is.
fuck.
We ain't seen him for a couple years. I mean, decades. You know, like-
Smoke too much weed. I said Young Thug. I meant
Yeah.
Slim Thug because we were talking about Houston. My bad. Slim Thug.
maybe
sorry.
back in the day, but I've seen him out so many
He
times.
goes
like,
out a lot.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like I guess with celebrities in general, like as I've gotten older, like it's like at the end of the day, like they're just human beings, like
For sure,
like you and
yeah.
I. So it's like I'm like, damn, that's crazy that they're there. But I feel like I could talk to him too because at the same, we're just human.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like,
No, that's a good perspective to have.
yeah.
But yeah, I'd be geeked for sure if I saw some like local, like, because when I was in Chicago hip hop was my fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning of getting into hip hop when I was like 19, 20, 18 maybe. My
Yeah.
brother put me up on all the Chicago hip hop, like, and those dudes weren't like Slim Thug's actually famous. Like I know who he is. He's a Houston rapper, but I know who he is from Chicago. These guys, you would have no idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody would. But
Yeah.
if I seen him, bro, I'd be like, yo, that's fucking Vakil, bro. What? Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Yeah. I bet you back in the day, like when I was that age too, I probably would have been like that too. But maybe I'm just spoiled and I've seen him out so many times.
Yeah,
that it's like,
he does go out a lot, which is
damn,
dope. I
there's
like
Bun
that.
B. Oh shit, there's Slim Thug.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like that he's not like a super high maintenance, like I only go out when I got security and shit. Like,
Yeah,
nah, he just
yeah.
goes out. He's in the club. He's fucking having a good time.
Yeah.
That shit's lit.
Yeah. I mean, I remember back like 3 years ago when Bell Station did like the Wednesday night steak nights, like there would be nights where like Harden would be there. And like, you know, I'm DJing. I'm like, damn,
That's
fucking
pretty
James
dope.
Harden, dude. Like, let's go.
That's sick.
Yeah. With his fucking highlights on the TV that he's watching. I'm like, Harden's watching Harden right now.
Damn.
It's nuts, man.
Yeah, and I'm hard.
I was trying to hide it, you know?
Just bricked up in the booth.
Yeah. right.
Harden, didn't he open a spot right by Bell and then he fucking left the city? But
I'm
he
not
still has
sure.
that spot, I think.
I'm not sure. Maybe it was Lost and Found. There's a
No,
there's
there's it's called what was his number? You don't even
I think it was 13 though. I think
I
it was
think that's
13.
what the place is. I think the place is called
Oh
13.
yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're talking about. I don't think he took it over or something, you know, like it's been a lot of things over the years. Like
Okay.
maybe he came in, redid it or whatever, but yeah. Deuced out pretty
I'm
quick
kind of
afterwards.
sad that I missed his strip club reign. That's what he was like famous for, going to the strip clubs and going
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
I never
Yeah.
got to see him at Polecats.
You probably would have.
I think I would have been. It would have been great.
Yeah.
You know
man.
who's at Polecats a lot, and I don't know if I should really be saying this, but Adrian Peterson.
No way. Damn, all day, right? That's his nickname.
I don't know.
No, AP.
AP. Yeah.
AP, yeah. Damn.
Good guy. Good guy. He likes to hear Boosie and Bun B.
Okay.
Give me that.
Girl, give me that.
Girl, give me that. Yeah,
Yeah.
he goes hard.
Yeah, man. I grew up on hip hop, man. Just I can remember being like 14, you know, like just started smoking weed. get high and just put on the headphones. It's the
fucking
screwed
Paul
and chop, the screwed and chop shit. And I'm just like, man, this is dope.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Fuck yeah. So you grew up on hip hop, but now it sucks, unfortunately. I feel the same way.
Yeah. I mean, there's good songs, right? But the majority that come out don't either hit or they're just not high energy enough to play. And it's frustrating.
It is.
It
is frustrating. You can run through a hip hop, like playing hip hop. I feel like you just have to go hook for sing along for hook for fucking intro hype up for after that hook you go into the next one. Like it's all just hitting them quick. And house music, you can catch a little vibe and fucking ride the wave right now. It's nice.
Yeah, man. And they're coming out with good house music, and over the years it's funny, like, the sounds change. Like I'll go back and listen to something in 2017 and I'm like, I don't really like it anymore. But like now, I don't know if like the computers are getting better, the sounds are changing.
Sounds are definitely changing.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I have a lot of old like house remixes from the 15 to 18s that I used to love, and I listen to them now and they don't hit as hard.
Right.
They're like underproduced.
But at the time
shit.
you're like, this is like the most amazing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like all music, man. Like I like the Latin, I like hip hop, even trap music. I mean, I can listen to it all, but yeah, man.
Are the Painted Nails a Bad Bunny?
No, it's not, man. It's just it's my attempt at doing something different.
Okay,
because I can't.
I like it.
I ain't got the dome. I ain't got the hair. Like
I fucking feel that. We're missing out on a true form of expression.
Yeah, for sure. And
we don't have the hair to be able to. I used
to dye it. Can't style it.
Yeah, you can't do different shit. Sometimes I rock the fade. Sometimes I had dreadlocks once. Sometimes I rock the faux hawk. Like
hell yeah.
You got to be able to switch it up. I respect it.
Yeah, man.
So, did you do it yourself?
No, some lady custom draws and does all the designs on them.
Nice.
Takes about an hour.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you got a nail lady.
Yeah. For
Did
sure.
you do your toes too or no?
No, I just do one hand.
Guy?
I just do my left hand. That's it.
But do you get a manicure when you do that, or you?
She like cuts the cuticles, right?
Yeah, you gotta get the manicure with the massage and everything. Have you ever gotten a pedicure?
Dude, pedicures are the best.
Yeah, bro.
Especially after a long weekend of working, like going on a Monday.
Yeah, I need them to fucking saw the corns off my toes, G.
Yeah. Like in Dumb and Dumber, they get the fucking grinder and like all the sparks are flying and shit.
When I go to get a pedicure, it's like the scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin where he takes his shirt off and she calls for backup.
We're going to need more wax.
Yeah. Like when they see my fucking feet, they're like, oh my God, I'm going to need more manpower.
Hell yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
Life of a DJ, man.
So let's talk about, something that upsets you when you're DJing, like a drunk patron. I can only imagine.
I have a feeling you know what I'm going to say.
Maybe.
Yeah. So first and foremost, it's the phone on the head.
Yeah.
Play Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they want to really hear Bad Bunny or if it's just a trend now.
They just want to do that.
Yeah.
They want their friend to see them do that, and so
because they think it's funny, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's enraging is what it is.
It is. Absolutely. And I found myself lately just saying no. I used to give them a maybe. I'd be like, yeah, maybe.
Maybe actually hurts you the most, I feel like. Because I used to give maybes too. Mm-hmm. Maybe is a reason for them to come back up.
That's true.
They take a maybe for that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he said maybe. Let me go remind him. He said maybe. Maybe I should remind him, you know?
Yeah.
You got to give him a hard no, or you got to tell him.
I've graduated.
Yeah.
I've graduated to the no now.
Yeah.
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 And it's not being a dick. It's just like, I'm not cool with it. Like,
I like to charge people. I like to try and charge people.
The other statement I've been making is I only take requests for money.
Yeah.
Yeah. And usually they walk away.
Yeah, or sometimes I'll tell them it's one nipple per request. That's just me though.
Yeah, I mean that's a hard currency too.
It's a hard currency.
Yeah,
and I'm hard. Yeah, so the phone on the forehead, but also you don't drink, so drunk patrons are way worse for you, because I spent the first 6 years that I was DJing not drinking.
Okay.
And drunk patrons are the worst. They're the worst people.
Yeah.
They are the worst people.
They have no shame, like barreling into the booth, like like invading your space, and you're just like, yo, back up.
Yes.
But then they just don't get it. They can't wrap their head around that you're telling them no.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is infuriating.
Yeah. Drunk patrons, like last night I experienced this. There's a guy that I know who I've seen out plenty of times, enough times to like, if I see this guy, I'm saying what's up to him. Like that's the homie from seeing him out, right?
Yeah.
Every time I see him, it's good. Like I feel like we get to know each other a little bit better. We're more comfortable around each other every time we see each other. Last night, I feel like he got a little too comfortable.
Okay.
Because for some reason, he was trying to drink my drinks. Like I had a bottle of water and he's like, oh my God, the craziest dry mouth, bro. Like, let me get a sip. And I'm like, player, what? The bar is right there.
Yeah.
You could drink anything. You could buy 16 of these if you want.
Yep.
Plus, this is our party that we're trying to throw. So go spend some fucking money.
I've never had that. Someone trying to drink my drink.
He tried to take a sip of my water, which is weird. I'm not a huge fan of that. If you're the homie, I'll let you drink my water.
Yeah.
I don't want to, but I will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to, but if you're the homie, I will. And this guy's the homie, but like he's not that homie.
Yeah. Yeah. He's the patron homie.
He's the patron homie.
Yeah.
He's still a pedestrian.
Hell yeah.
And then he tried to do it again. He asked me for the water. I was like, what? No, go get a water.
And that's the drunk infuriating part, because like it's like their brain gets stuck on repeat. You know, it's like they'll ask you something and be so drunk they forget and just keep repeating themselves. And it's like I've had to be like, how many times do I have to tell you no? Like I've told you no, I'm not playing this shit 5 times. Like, go away now.
You have to get fatherly with them.
Yeah.
You have to demand respect, and you have to command that they listen to the words coming out of your mouth, and then they get upset. If it's a girl, she'll probably cry. If it's a guy, he'll probably get angry and then try and fight you. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, he asked me again for a drink, but it wasn't like for the same water. This was like an hour later maybe, and I had a drink, and he wanted to take a sip of it. I was like,
nah,
dog,
homie,
have you not seen the recent outbreak of monkeypox?
Yeah, dude. Like,
you want to drink my drink when monkeypox is out here just lurking?
I'm not trying to get monkeypox, bro.
You feel me?
Yeah. People ask me to hit my vape, and I ain't saying yes to that anymore. I don't want some shit all over my face.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Scary,
just for a little nicotine.
Yeah, go buy it. There's a vape shop.
No, honestly, have you been following the monkeypox thing?
Yeah, and apparently Houston is like one of the highest outbreaks of all cities.
Hot right now.
Yeah, luckily it's not airborne though. You know?
Yeah, luckily it's not airborne.
Yeah,
but I will say, and it's very prominent in the gay community. Apparently. I don't know why. We probably shouldn't speculate on it if we're going to be honest. Just a couple of white boys.
It's what they say is the truth, though.
It's what they say is the truth. And I did kiss a gay dude on his cheek the other night because Silas told him that if he came to his birthday. It was
his birthday, right?
Okay, so what had happened is it was his birthday. I told him if he comes to Mixed Signals, Silas will give him a kiss on the cheek. Mm-hmm. He did. Then this week, Silas hit him up and said, if you come to Mixed Signals, Zach's going to give you a kiss on the cheek. He came. I did. Then I came. No. And now I'm like, wait a second. Hold on. Do I have to look into this?
I got this weird itch on my face. Like, do I have monkeypox? That's crazy, man.
Just saying. I'm just saying. It's on my mind a little bit.
I mean, just what a time to be alive, man. Like, fucking COVID, Monkeypox. Yeah. What's next? You know, what's next, man?
That's how I feel. It's like, what is it? What's going on? What do you want? Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just fucking give them to us already.
Yeah. Unite the world in knowing there's extraterrestrials.
Yeah. But yeah, drunk patrons.
Yeah.
This fucking kid trying to drink my drink. Requesters. People are very entitled.
They are.
People are very
They think you owe them something. And like, you know, what pisses me off is like the whole bar's rocking. You know, the whole bar is having fun. And then the girl comes up and is like, you need to play this. And it's selfish. It's like, look around you. Everyone's having fun, but you are so entitled that I have to play your song right this second or you're not going to have a good time.
Yeah. And
crazy.
yeah, 100%. And with that, even when girls are having fun, sometimes I experience this. Girls are having fun. I'm making eye contact with them. We're like smiling at each other. Like I'm in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, what's up? I'm trying to fuck. In her head, she's like, oh, the DJ's looking at me. Let me go make a request. You know, she's like, she feels like this connection means that she can come make a request.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you stopped your fun to come up here and bother me? Like, go have fun. I literally tell them, like, just go have fun.
I've said
like,
that
you
too.
were
like,
out there having fun. I saw it.
Like,
just continue.
like, don't worry about what's going on. Just go back out there and have fun. And you're probably going to hear what you wanted anyways.
100%.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
It's wild out here.
What pisses me off too is like when you tell a girl no and then 5 minutes later the boyfriend comes up. And you know she went back to force him to do that.
Yeah, and you got to tell him, like, she had a better chance.
Yeah, right.
She had a way better chance of getting me to do anything.
Yeah.
What are you doing up here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they try all types of scheming to get what they want, man.
And he's a little bitch.
Yeah.
If your girl makes you go up after she requested something and it didn't happen, you're a bitch for doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much say, like, I know she told you to come say this. The answer is still no.
Yeah, or give me 100.
Yeah, yeah.
$100. I'm playing your song.
Yeah, I mean,
because do the math. Like, okay, you go to a nightclub, a drink is $15-$16, something like that. Maybe 11 if you're at a different city or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even know what drinks cost. Last time I paid for a drink in Miami, it was $25. Fucking vodka Red Bull, Miami. Plastic dental cup, $25.
Damn.
A drink is some stupid price.
Right.
You want to hear a song that is going to affect the entire room. Like your song is weighing in on other people's minds, right?
You got to pay to play.
And yeah, if you think that costs anything even close to what a drink costs, because that does nothing for you. A drink is for you. You get a little bit more drunk and you're feeling a little bit less anxious and you're whatever.
Yeah.
That's all for you. You do that for you. You want to do something for other people? You want to fucking get your song played and evoke emotions out of humans? That costs way more money than a drink.
Sure.
$100 at least.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I do take a request and, I do ask for money, it's usually $100. But lately I've been like, the money's cool, but like, why fuck up the vibe in the first place? Why even do it? If it makes sense, that's an easy lick. $100 in the pocket. I got you. I was going to play it anyways, but I'm going to play your song.
Right.
But if it's like out of the blue, like the dumbest fucking song you ever heard, I'm probably not even going to do it.
It depends what the bills are looking like that month.
Yeah.
It's one of those months where it's a little tighter. You may have to take the 100. If you're just having a good old time and you got no worries in the world, go fuck off. Your $100 means nothing to me.
Right. You know? Some people might want the 100 a little bit more. Yeah.
Some people might need it.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people might need it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's wild out
I mean, from the bar management perspective, like, you're like enriching yourself for fucking up their vibe. Like, say you're at a house music club and you drop like fucking Latin song that they don't want for the hundo, you're fucking up their money.
Right. Well, if it's something that's going to risk the room, and if you're working for people that would even notice something like that, I would not you're not risking, hundreds and hundreds of dollars a week versus $100 bill one time.
Right.
You know
so
what I'm
you
saying?
got to make the judgment call. You got to make the judgment call in the moment for sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you got to weigh it out. You definitely got to weigh it out. There's a balance to everything. Every action has a reaction.
Yep, an
The
equal and opposite reaction.
The yin and the yang.
Hey, there we go, right there,
Oh,
baby.
there it is. What do we got on there? You got your...
I got the play button because whenever I DJ, I'm usually using my thumb.
Okay.
I got the chess piece because I usually type with my index fingers, and that's where I'm making business moves.
Okay.
I got the H logo on my middle finger to say fuck my ego. I got the yin yang on the ring finger because when I do get a partner that I want to put a ring on, I feel like the yin yang is a perfect representation of your partner and all that. And then the
Okay.
pinky, got the smiley face because pinkies are happy shit.
Pinky out.
Yeah, pinky out. When you're pinky out, you're usually pretty happy.
You put some real thought into that. I like
did,
that.
man. I did.
Now, do the symbols change? Or the symbols stay the same? You just change the color or like the
so
style?
it took me a while to get these down, but I think I'm gonna stick with them.
Those are the ones.
Yeah, the colors will change with the season. Probably go with the more dark winter vibe when it gets cold for 2 weeks here.
Is it always white, or do you do maybe like a black background with an orange?
I'd probably do the next one's black.
You do
with the same
Halloween
color.
maybe?
No, I stick with this teal color because it's the color of my branding. Like on my EPK, it's the same teal brand color.
That's deep right there.
Bro, they also put UV reactive, so in the night it glows in the dark. So when I'm DJing, it's glowing. It's pretty cool.
Damn.
Yeah,
Oh, I should get a glow in the dark tat
that'd be
on
cool.
my face.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, I'm definitely ready for neck tats though. It's time. Like I need to stop being a bitch.
Yeah, I want to get some more tats, man. I have one, and I got it at like 19 in college in my kitchen. It's time.
What do you got?
The state of Texas.
Hell yeah.
Just the outline of the state of Texas.
Hell
So,
yeah, brother.
Texas till I die.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I got some other
Wait,
stuff.
how big is it?
Hold on, let me put the mic down. Probably like that big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the whole.
I thought you had like a full back piece.
No, it's like it's a shoulder blade tat.
I
yeah.
know some kids that got like a 16-year-old fucking back piece. And
Yeah,
it's just like, holy fuck, you fucked up.
Yeah. What were you thinking? Yeah.
But also, those are my favorite people in the entire
Yeah,
world.
man.
Those are the best people.
Yeah.
The
for sure.
worse the tats, the better the person. Usually. Unless they're like a
Because they've had time to
gang
think
member.
about, man, I fucked up. I need to do better and work on myself.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I love a bad tattoo. What if you were going to get one, what would you get? You got something in mind?
I got something
With
in mind.
all of what you just gave me, from just the nails, just the painted, that's not even permanent, I know that you have a fucking tattoo like well thought out.
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple ideas. I mean, one is I'll show you a picture later, but it's King Baldwin of Jerusalem. Motherfucker had leprosy, but he was a great king and like wore a silver mask.
Okay.
And he's known throughout history. I think
What
it's just
kind of like a MF Doom mask, or like
it was like
the Phantom
a
of the Opera mask?
kind of, but it's just made out of pure silver.
Okay.
And so in my mind, it's like a good reminder that you could be rotten on the inside, but still be a good person and, try to help others. And, you might end up wearing a mask of silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
And you want the face? You want? Or
Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like later. It looks
Okay,
dope.
okay.
Yeah. But
And where would you get it?
to cover the Texas tag.
Oh, to cover the Texas. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I
probably
mean,
easy.
bro,
It's
I
like
love
a one line.
Yeah, it's
probably
just
easy
an
to cover
outline.
up.
Yeah, it's not shaded or anything. But yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, I love Texas, don't get me wrong, but there's some more meaningful stuff I could probably get on my body.
And
yeah.
you could probably get a better piece of art to represent your love for Texas than something that you got in your kitchen, right?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah,
For sure.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah, I need some more tats, bro. I always talk myself out of it because I'm like, you're not going to be able to go to the gym for a week or whatever. And like, I just need to stop being a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for some fucking neck bang.
You gonna go all out, dude?
I'm going all
Yeah.
out.
Cool, man.
I'm going all. I might get the Conor McGregor fucking purple monkey that with the crown that comes up onto the neck. You know what I'm talking about? Or
Hopefully not with monkeypox.
Yeah. Oh, that will be if I don't get monkeypox and I survive, that will be my ode to the monkeys.
Okay.
My thank you. That will be my
Planet of the
payback.
Apes shit.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, man. Well,
Anything
I do love that we live a lifestyle where we could get a neck tat or whatever we want to do, and it doesn't really affect, what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
It's like
The only
we have
thing that
true freedom.
Yeah, we definitely have true freedom.
Yeah.
But a neck tat will definitely affect the level of pussy that gets thrown at me, I think.
On the increase.
I think it's going to go up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
This is just what I've
He's
heard
bold. He's bold.
This is just what I've heard from friends with neck tats.
Okay.
This is word on the street.
I could see why. Like, girls like a guy who can take some risks, who's confident in themselves.
They like a bad boy.
Yeah. So, damn, he has a neck tat and doesn't give a fuck. I want to see what that's all about.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Especially if it's a wild neck tat.
No
I don't
fucks.
know. Honestly,
no
I don't
fucks.
even know what I would get. What would I get on my neck? Like, I actually love my ridiculous tattoos. Like, the more ridiculous it is, the more I like it. But also, like, it's my neck.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
and
I'm
it's
saying?
purely visible by everyone.
So I gotta put some thought into that.
Yeah,
I can't
man.
just go get a piece of pizza on my neck. On my leg is fine.
Yeah.
Larry David on my arm, fine.
Yeah.
On my neck,
That's what's
much.
being presented to the world.
You know what I'm saying?
First look. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll get some more tats at some point.
Maybe just a CDJ on my neck.
I love CDJs, man.
I can get a whole fucking DJ set up across the front of my
Right.
neck.
Pioneer DJ.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get a sponsorship.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It'd be fantastic. All right. Well, what else you got going on? What's when you knew obviously you're coming on the podcast, was there anything going through your mind that you thought you really wanted to speak on?
Let's see. Yeah, man, I definitely wanted to talk about travel and
Okay.
like, international travel and, your branding and what it takes to like get that done. Like I feel like I'm like a weird case. I started 5 years ago, but I've played in Thailand, Vietnam, where else? Thailand, Vietnam, Mexico, obviously Portugal, but yeah, man, that's just something for me that like fulfills and makes it all worth it. Like every time I come back from that, I'm like rejuvenated and refreshed.
From DJing out of state?
Out of state, out of
the
country, travel in general, right?
Okay. Traveling for sure, but DJing in other countries, how is that?
Bro, so when I was 2 years into DJing, I'd put a lot of work into the branding, the EPK, making sure all my marketing content was good. And like, I had a homie that lived in Singapore, and Singapore is an amazing city. And, I was like, I want to go visit him. I'm going to see what's up in the city. So I started, getting on Instagram, following all the clubs, messaging people left and right. And shout out Deepak and Placo. Deepak at the time was the entertainment director for a club called C'est La Vie on top of this amazing hotel, right? So I end up talking to him. I end up getting booked, which it was like August 9th, which turns out to be their Independence Day, which is like our July 4th, right? My birthday is August 10th. Get the gig. And it's like the most amazing night of my life, like the sickest nightclub you could ever imagine.
In Singapore?
In Singapore.
And what kind of music are they wanting?
They wanted high energy, like house music, some hip hop, but like, not non-ghetto, just like, top 40 hip hop and open format for sure. So like, I went in not really, knowing the market that well, but knowing that they like that, and just to be able to go to like a distant land and like do my craft and like rock the fuck out of it. I was like, bro, that's to me like the pinnacle of what I want to do,
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was like the start of that. So, I mean, before COVID, man, I was going to Asia once every 3 months for 2 years. Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore, all those
Fuck yeah.
countries. Shout out DJ Drift from Club Killers.
Yes, that's
He
the
lived in
homie.
Vietnam at the time.
We are live on Club Killers Mixcloud.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's the homie, man. He was living over there at the time, and I'd made connections in Singapore, so I'd stopped there, and like sure enough went to Vietnam, and there's some popping clubs over there, man. Like the production value is really good, and I'm not saying that's like all I want to do is DJ over there, but it really is like something that gets you out of yourself, and it's a new challenge, and it's something to do,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I need to DJ more out of town places. I talked about this with Dolo and Keelan when he was on, when he was talking about going and doing gig swapping.
Yeah.
I always viewed gig swapping as like a less than form of traveling to DJ.
Mm-hmm.
And in reality, looking back, it is not. I think that I fucked up by passing up on gig swapping opportunities because sharpening your skills as a DJ in rooms around the country is a fucking serious skill to have. Is a serious
there's a lot of
opportunity to
research that goes into it, like, talking to people, seeing what works in those cities, and it ultimately makes you a better DJ. For sure.
That's what I'm saying. I missed out on those opportunities and the chance at being a better DJ than I could. I feel like I fucked up.
You're pretty good.
So
though.
now, thank you.
Yeah.
So now I'm much more open to that. I want to do more of that for sure.
Yeah, and
even if it's like a break even. I'm getting paid, but the hotel and the flight I break even on.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm doing it for the DJing.
Yeah, and it's still available. It's just a matter of focusing, putting your focus there, and like making it happen. Like, I don't know how I got booked in Singapore. I just did the work. I messaged Instagram, I made contacts, and it just kind of happened organically based off the work I put into it.
100%. That's you. If you put the work in, you're gonna get something.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You're gonna fucking get something every time. If you grind it out and you do the right shit, I like that.
Yeah.
So it's COVID has fucked all that up. Like, are all those places closed now, or?
I think like Thailand is opening back up a little bit. But as far as like Asian countries are pretty strict on that. Yeah, like my girlfriend's parents live out in Singapore, and like it's still pretty locked down, very conservative, right?
Yeah.
So, that avenue is kind of, it's slowed down a lot.
Yeah.
But, I have faith that it'll all come back for sure.
My boy lived in Singapore actually for a period of time, and he said you can't chew gum there. Gum is illegal.
It is illegal to buy and sell, but you can import it or get it prescribed from a doctor.
Prescription gum.
Yeah.
And what would be the diagnosis?
I have no idea.
That you need prescription
I have
gum?
no idea. I have no
Lockjaw?
idea. But, I guess the reasoning behind it is like, everyone rides the subway there. Like, most people either take Uber. They don't own cars, A lot of people, some people do, but the majority of the population doesn't. And I guess for a period they had like everyone just sticking their gum on the wall. So they just said, we're going to ban that
fuck
shit.
y'all. Hey, check this out. No more gum.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know how to handle yourselves. You sticking it on the walls. No more gum.
So fun fact, when you arrive in Singapore, on the immigration card at the bottom, it says death to drug smugglers. So if you smuggle any amount of drug into Singapore, you're done. Like,
that's a wrap.
Yeah. So, I mean, they don't fuck around.
And I got to imagine that there's still somehow people smuggling drugs. Like, you can get drugs in Singapore, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So who is that guy? Who is that?
Talk about
drug smugglers, and you're like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, we think we're both getting a neck tat. Like, yeah, I mean, it's just it's a different world, and like it's cool to go see other things, like I guess you can get so wrapped up in the monotony of a residency and doing the same thing Groundhog Day week in and week out. Like, personally, I need that shake up.
I know it, my boy. I know all about it.
Yeah.
That Groundhog Day shit is real, bro.
Yep. For sure.
And sometimes, dude, and some like when you're not in a good headspace, it makes it even harder to DJ. And then when you're not doing a good job DJing, you're just sinking further and further. Every time is a deeper. You're like, fuck, and it makes your headspace worse, and then that makes your DJing worse. And then
am I really a good DJ? I don't know. Yeah.
I know, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy that we think that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't know what causes doubt to creep in, but like I said, like when you're putting all that effort out and you're not getting anything, you start to doubt yourself sometimes.
Start to doubt yourself. It's nuts.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's nuts.
I know I'm a good DJ. I can rock a room, but like I'm never like, man, I fucking crushed it. Like, I don't personally walk away thinking like I did everything right, because at the end of the day, there's always someone better than me, right?
Yeah.
So like I always aspire to just get better each time. I can say like, damn, that was lit tonight, but I don't buy into the like I'm a badass. I killed the fuck out of it. Like.
I think some like that there's like a thin line. There's a balance in that. I think, because you need a little bit of that for the confidence, because you need confidence, but you don't want arrogance.
Exactly. That's what I try to guard against.
Yes. Yeah, I feel that for sure.
Yeah.
You want to be able to keep your ego in check. You don't want to be that guy that walks in the room and everyone's like,
bro, in my opinion, ego in this game is like a career killer. It's all relationship based.
I heard DJ Bonix on the Road podcast say, I believe his quote was, you need ego to get into the game, and then you need to kill your ego to
stay in the game. Yeah.
Elevate in the game.
Okay, elevate in the game.
Something along those lines, and I was like, yes, I get that, because you do need that confidence. You need that ego to be able to have two spots, even though you're not really DJing. You DJ'd one time and then you got the next one, but then you're like, all right, I got two. Let me go I'm good enough. Let me go.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is like, confidence is great, but like buying into your own hype so much that it like blinds you from all the people who've helped you along the way, or like, the management's opinion about what they want, you start imposing your own ego and will on like how it should be, and instead of how, your bosses want it to be. Like, there's going to be problems.
Yes, for sure. But then also sometimes you kind of got to tell a general manager, like, listen, I do this.
Yeah, true.
I do this.
Yeah.
You don't do this.
That's very true.
You see this, you hear this, you're watching this, you're managing this.
Yeah.
But you don't do this.
Yeah, trust the DJ.
Sometimes. I'm not saying that's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to do that. And I'll never forget, there was a club in Chicago called Underground. When I was coming up as a DJ, was the premier nightclub in Chicago. It was Studio Paris. It was Underground.
Yep.
And the doormen at Underground were the most notorious cock-sucking piece of shit Martin fucking motherfuckers ever, bro. I hated them.
Yeah.
It enraged me, bro. And there was one point where I had been DJing more and more around the city, and I'm building a little name for myself and this and that, and I'm outside of the gate at Underground. It's literally just me standing out there. It's fucking cold.
Yeah.
It's Chicago winter.
Yeah.
And there's a fucking doorman who's just standing there on his phone, acting like there's nobody in front of him, like he doesn't see me, this and that. And I had to be like, yo, there's no way you're going to stand here and pretend like I'm not here. Like, you see me in here on Sunday with Tech. He DJs here. I come with him. You see me in here on Thursdays with Dolo. I've shooken up with you 100 times. Like, you're not going to sun me like that right now. And he honestly let me in after that. And after that, did not give me any problems.
Right.
Like, and it was only because of my ego of being there and knowing that I'm not, like, I've taken it enough.
Yeah.
I've stood at this door enough times. I've done it. It's what it is. If it was a packed house and you wanted to tell me your capacity, there's nothing I could do about that. But I'm fucking out here by myself and you're just standing there like a cock smoker.
Yeah, yeah.
You're letting me in.
Yeah. I mean,
know?
maybe it's like the fine balance between arrogance and confidence.
I think it's just you need to know when to use it, I would say, for me.
Yeah.
Not often, definitely not often, but you need that in your back pocket.
Yeah.
If because sometimes you got to let motherfuckers know. Like, you can't get stepped on. You know what I mean? If you get stepped on, you're going to continue to get stepped on.
For sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely not like a go be an egotistic fucking maniac.
No one wants to be around that, you know.
Nobody wants to be around that.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. But I'm a fucking shit DJ right now, so.
Nah, dude, nah. Don't even start, man.
No, last night I had a great set. One of my sets I felt like was a lot of fun. And I just felt locked in. And you know that feeling when you just look up from behind the decks and everybody is just on the same exact page as you.
There's no better feeling in the world, you know? Like,
yeah. I got that. Like, I needed that. I hadn't felt that in a while. It was getting to me. I felt it last night, and I'm like, all right, this is why I do this.
Yeah, definitely, man.
So I robbed Silas of all of his music, and I'm going to be playing it tonight at Bravo.
Hell yeah. We're all boys.
Yeah. Shouts to that motherfucker.
Yeah,
He's
man.
in Reno right now.
Yeah. He's doing an event tonight and at the home field, you know?
Home base, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Do you ever go back to Pearland and DJ anywhere that's like all your homies from, you know, back in high school and shit come out?
I mean, there's really no clubs there.
There's nothing.
It's like the bar that all the kids who failed to launch go to, and it's just all high school.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, no.
Sounds
No.
like a good time.
I go back to visit my parents.
Failed to launch. That's
And,
the best term.
Go to Killen's Barbecue. It's one of the top rated in the state.
That's in Pearland?
It's in Pearland. Yeah,
Nice.
We'll have to go there sometime, man.
I'm down, bro. I haven't seen a lot of Texas. I DJ'd at Voodoo Hut once, so I was in Kemah for a couple of hours. I've been to League City to shoot a video with Badman Mo at the Alpha Elite Gym.
Okay.
Or whatever's over there. I don't even know.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
You haven't done Austin yet?
No, I've been to Austin.
Okay.
Yeah. But
yeah.
I mean for like the Houston area.
Oh, okay.
I love
Gotcha.
Austin.
Yeah,
Austin's
I mean,
the shit.
Austin's tight, bro. It's got, you know, the lake, you know, a lot of outdoor hiking activities, you know, like a lot of shit to do. I mean, Houston is just a flat industrial city.
Yeah.
You know, it's like not much to do. You can go out and party. I mean, there's cool like museums and shit, but I'd say Austin's a little more cultured.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, man.
Yeah, the comedy scene is so dope down there, bro.
Yeah, man. Kill Tony. I know you tune into that on the reg.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, dude.
Yeah, man.
I want to go back.
Need a DJ out there, man.
I should DJ out there. I should talk to CRG.
Yeah, man. Shout out CRG, the homie. He's Club Killers too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the homie. I'm just lazy, bro. It always comes back to me just being
Well, it's
lazy.
like you DJ all weekend, right? So typically for me, it's Thursday through Sunday. And
Yeah.
by like Sunday at midnight, I'm fucking gassed, you know? Like Monday, I don't wake up like, let's fucking go at 8 a.m., you know? It's like I need time to rest and shit, you know? Yeah, man. So.
And then you gotta recharge all
Yeah.
that energy
Yeah.
that they took from you.
Yep.
All those fucking bottle buying motherfuckers that stole your shit like
Vampires,
Lord Voldemort.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. They just sucked it right out of you like
Yeah.
Shang Tsung.
You can see the soul coming out the farther the weekend goes along.
Yeah, you gotta sit at the crib and recharge in silence.
Yeah,
Or
man.
if you got a girl with your girl, you know, you just need that, like, get away from all of that. Cause I'm coming back. I'm definitely gonna be back on Thursday.
Groundhog Day.
But for now, I need to fucking plug in my Roomba.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, we talked about, you know, talking about DJ lifestyle and, you know, recharging and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
what do you typically do, like, on a Monday? Like, I mean, I'm not doing shit Monday. I'm just chilling, you know, like.
There's two versions of myself on a Monday.
All right.
One version is a very productive young man who writes a list of things that need to be done, like laundry, dishes, editing a video, creating something, a scratch video, something productive to my career, handling errands and things that need to be done, moving, whatever. And I'll do that sometimes. Other version of me is just sit in the room, play Fortnite, order pizza,
pure veg mode,
jerk off at least 3 times in between meals and Fortnite games.
You got to get some cardio in, right?
Like, get a little bit of cardio in. Yeah, going to the gym would be a task on the list.
Yeah.
So I just try my hardest to at least 51% of the time, be the better guy.
Yeah.
At least.
Well, they say get 1% better each time or each day.
Yeah.
I don't know the saying. But
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Feel that.
What's a typical Monday for you?
Shit, man. I mean, like this past one, I worked 12 hours on Saturday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. I think I did
How many shifts?
3
Okay.
4-hour shifts.
It's not bad.
And then I think I did like 1 p.m. to midnight on Sunday, and then I wanted to go see Disco Lines at Todos Santos.
How was that?
It was lit, man. It was lit. Like he had it rocking in there. It was a good turnout. So
fuck yeah.
Ango is in town from Dallas. Another Club Killers.
Yes, I saw him at Pretty Liar.
Yeah. So he was in town. I wanted to kick it with him a little. So end up staying till 2 a.m. and yeah, man. That's like 24 hours of DJ related activities, man. Yeah, out of 48. So I didn't do shit that day.
You went to the spa on Monday or what?
No, I just kind of laid around, like rested a little bit. A lot of naps, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'd wake up for a little bit. The problem is like business still needs to be taken care of.
That is the problem.
Emails come in, text messages come in. So like, you can't stop. So like I wake up for a little bit, take a nap, just full on rest day. And like you need those sometimes, man. Me especially. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that. All right. Well, we're pretty much wrapped up here.
Damn, bro, it went by that fast, man.
It's quick. This was a fantastic episode.
Hell yeah.
I love the way that we kicked off the new look. This to me feels like a legit podcast that I would watch on the internet.
Yeah, just two homies kicking it, man. Like, thanks for having me for sure, man.
Thanks for coming through.
Yeah.
Always great to hear how somebody who's doing it got their start and started doing it.
Yeah, man.
Because that's how I've learned everything that I've ever learned was just from listening, taking advice from somebody else. You see somebody DJing at the hottest club and you ask them like, yo, what's up? How do I get here? Whatever they told me is what I've done, and I feel like it's worked out.
There's been a lot of people along the way who have helped.
Yeah.
So, I try to do that going, forward and progressing through life too, man.
For sure. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram and shit for anyone of our...
Yeah, so it's at whois and then my last name Henson, Henson. Give me a follow. Give Interloop DJs a follow. That's our collective group. A lot of dope artists on there. So, yeah, that's it, man.
Fuck yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you're on YouTube, make sure you drop a comment. Help the kids out on the algorithm a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you go home when you are you going to rewatch it?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
I see. I can't. I'll do it to make the clip. Like, I'll go through it and clip some shit up and make a video. But, like, I can't watch myself. I hate it.
This is my first podcast, though. Okay. So I'll let you know how it turns out.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. So, yeah, when you're on there, drop a little comment. You know what I'm saying? Just pump us up. They like things that people like. So if you like it, then they like it, then more people like it.
Yeah, hit the like button, hit the follow button.
Do the thing.
Hit the little bell so you know when they come up.
Yep, subscribe, notifications, all that shit. Let's go, champ.
Y'all know the deal.
For tuning in. Party with Strategy Podcast, episode 57 with my boy Henson, live from Houston, Texas. Catch my man at Sugar Room tonight. I'm at Bottle Blonde. No longer the greatest party on earth. Maybe we'll call it Bubblegum Fridays. I'm not sure what the name's going to be, but we'll figure it out. Later.
We got y'all. Yeah, thanks.
Next time. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Now I got to get up to fucking stop this thing.
Damn, that was fun as shit, man.